Our story this week is from Sue E. O'Connor, MD. And here is the pestilence in my refrigerator. I'll clean it when I sell it, damn it. According to a discussion on Reddit, most people clean their refrigerator every 3 to 12 months. Who are these sanctimonious overachievers? They probably clean the lint out of the trap with every load, too. Yet this made me question my refrigerator hygiene, worrying that it fell squarely outside of 2 standard deviations from the mean. My neighbor Pamela started a rumor on Facebook that my refrigerator would be the epicenter of the next global pandemic, like the Wuhan market. And that is the last time I am inviting her to a dinner party. Penicillin had been discovered from fungus. Ergo, my refrigerator could as easily hold a cure for Ebola. Should I be expected to keep tabs on the chaos in my refrigerator? There are just too many moving parts. Things expire, they spill, they get shuffled to the back. I could make a full-time job of keeping it up to code. Pamela took the easy way out and hired a professional refrigerator organizer. Whatever, Pamela. I wonder if his high school guidance counselor suggested this career. Things are incessantly expiring faster than a preschooler on high fructose corn syrup. But can those expiration dates be trusted? According to my husband, they cannot. They are a construct of big grocery, intended to keep lining their coffers with profits from prematurely replacing blue cheese dressing. No wonder grocers are in financial peril. When you purchase blue cheese, you are already coming down adamantly on the side of embracing moldy food. I think they need a new business strategy. In my house, my husband is the one who performs the taste tests. If I smell even a little funk, I cannot bring myself to shovel any of it into my mouth. But he does it with vehemence. The more expired, the better, because it feeds his confirmation bias if it tastes fine. Hypothetically speaking, of course, if someone were to continuously expose themselves to spoiled food, would they still be able to tease out normal? Then there are the spills and the rings on the glass shelves. Should I be expected to empty my entire refrigerator contents, pull out all of the shelves to clean them, and then put everything back again, only to have spilled milk glued to a shelf within 24 hours? I'll not waste my time crying over this or cleaning those shelves in the first place. The top of my refrigerator is very problematic for me, being of short stature. This is the shelf with the tall stuff on it. With my line of sight resting solidly mid-second shelf, how was I supposed to know that there was an open box of chicken broth from Thanksgiving turkey stuffing 2 years ago hiding behind the milk carton? I have yet to ever use leftover broth from that box, but I will save it every time. My husband says if it still tastes and smells okay, there's always next Thanksgiving. And isn't it my 6-foot-tall husband's fault that we have 15 boxes of cream cheese? He could see it up there on the top shelf the whole time, but what does he do? He just buys it off the Costco list, again, and blames me because I did not edit the shopping list properly. Now we have enough cream cheese to open a Chinese restaurant. The produce drawer is a case study in unflinching honesty. It is not encumbered by expiration dates. It mocks such attempts at control. It laughs at your labels. I usually just eyeball my produce to decide if it is still good, but my standards are low. My garlic spawns demonic horns. My citrus wears a fur coat, sans ketchup. Occasionally, I encounter a produce bag that has been buried and whose contents are unrecognizable, reduced to green slime. Even my husband draws the line at tasting those. I think it was Italian basil. And if you put that on a plate with some fresh mozzarella and some expired tomatoes, is it any less caprese? He's getting awfully picky for a guy who could not get enough caprese when we went to Rome. My freezer is just as bad, but it also seems to be less susceptible to judgment since house guests are not usually invading it. Except Pamela. That woman has no boundaries. Did your refrigerator guy put your frozen food in designer bags, Pamela? Guess what? You can get a whole case of those freezer bags for $12 at Costco. Even with those bags, I've got chicken in my freezer that looks like global warming unearthed it from a polar ice cap. At least I think it's chicken. I also cannot understand how there can be spills on my freezer shelves. So much had to go wrong, and yet there they are. They appear no less quickly than the milk spills. Since the laws of physics would seem to be violated, the only explanation is aliens. Pamela started a rumor that it was limoncello. She's always projecting about others' alcohol consumption. I think those aliens really love their limoncello. Thanks for listening. I'm Kris Kepler, and I hope you enjoyed listening to these stories as much as I enjoyed narrating them. I'd love for more people to hear these wonderful stories, so please share and tell